Alright, we're going to get started here in a little bit. I'm going to be trying some destroyers tonight and see if I can do better than my last try, which was, I guess it was Friday. Kind of crashed and burned. I was getting a lot of feedback. People tell me I was low energy. The whole thing was bad. So I'm going to try again. Maybe this time will be better. I need to get a good video for the Kiev. A good gameplay video, that is. So I guess I'll just give it a shot here. Can you guys hear me okay? Alright, that's good. This is going to be totally live. If I get a good battle here, this will go in my video for the Kiev, so guess we hope for the best and hope I don't get wiped out. Let me look at the teams, see who's in the game with me. Alright, well, I'm the only destroyer on the blue team, so that's kind of good. I think I'm going to go over to A, though.
Engine boost activated.
Gonna hit the speed boost. Try to get over there a little bit quicker.
Get back. Enemy force detected. Roger.
All right. So does anybody have the Kiev?
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
And Wichita is pretty agile. I don't really have much hope of getting a hit on the Wichita. But I think I was going to stay here, but now I see that I got somebody in here with me.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Smoke generator started. Engine boost deactivated. Problem solved, sir. Smoke screen.
I guess this is how you don't want to play this destroyer. But let's see what this does. guy was coming after me. That sucked. Okay, so whatever you do, don't play it like that. Oh boy. That was just terrible. Man. Right, maybe this next game will go a little bit quicker, but I really did need to get a good match with the Kiev. Huh. Right, so this is a really small map, but I wish it looked like the actual Solomon Islands. So this little bitty area.
General quarters.
And in that other match, how was I unlucky enough to go the exact same place as the only other destroyer in that game? Anyway, can't worry about that. Gotta try to take A. So, how's everybody doing, YouTube? All right.
Engine boost activated.
So, does anybody have any of the new early access destroyers? God damn it. Fuck. Clusterfuck. Okay. Son of a bitch. Missed.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Smoke generator started. Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes to starboard. Engine boost deactivated.
I'm just getting wiped out all over the place here. This is not good.
Critical engine damage. The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Absolutely. First live stream. This sucks. Alright, let's try this one last time. Let's try the layout. Jeez. No, this isn't my first live stream. I just happen to be doing terrible tonight. Right. I do kind of like Neighbors. Kind of like the, almost the opposite of Two Brothers. Right, well, at least I'll get to try out the Rolling Smoke. I haven't really given that a go yet. What I don't like about the Rolling Smoke is it lasts probably a quarter the length of time as the regular smoke screen. So I don't really, I guess I don't really like that. But I haven't really used it much, so maybe I'll get to try it out here.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Oh, that's cool. How do you like the Subra? Well, I actually like the new Russian destroyers. I don't like the old Russian destroyers because the torpedoes are so, the range is so short. I don't really like them because of that, but the new Russian destroyers are awesome because the torpedoes are a lot better. And I'm not, as you saw, I'm not much of a gunboat person. I just am absolutely terrible with my guns in these destroyers. With the torpedoes, I do okay, generally. But I do appreciate the support.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
I am working on the video for the Kiev and the Gremeshja, which is the Tier 4 premium destroyer that's also in those big Soviet destroyer crates.
Concentrate fire on the target. Attention, reporting the target position. Smoke screen set. Engine boost activated.
I think I'm better off getting out of there.
Torpedoes to port. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
And take a random shot. Maybe I'll get a lucky hit. The German destroyers were the first destroyers that I started out with when I first started with the game, and I actually like them quite a bit.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
The Japanese destroyers are probably the most powerful destroyers in the game as far as torpedoes go, it seems like. I've had the best luck with the Japanese destroyers.
The enemy team has taken the lead. Concentrate fire on the target.
That guy is on a leisurely cruise, and bingo. Wow. Okay, well, maybe the game will, the evening can only improve from those two previous matches, I guess. Son of a bitch.
Engine boost deactivated.
Alright, well,
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
2 torpedo hits, I guess, is better than getting wiped out in the first couple of minutes of the match.
Attention, reporting the target position. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
And since both the destroyers that were destroyed are over here, I'm going to assume that the other destroyer's on the other side of the map. So I'm going to go after these battleships over here.
Requesting assistance. Affirmative. Nice work.
Time to recap,
I owe you one.
retake A.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Acknowledged. Good luck and fair seas.
Right, yeah, the thing about these torpedoes is they're like super slow, so otherwise this would be an awesome setup with this destroyer.
That's how it's done. All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
This looks good.
That's how it's done.
Well, damn. That looks pretty damn good. 4, 3. Huh. Alright, well that's not so bad. See if I could finish that guy off. Alright, well, I'm gonna get the try to get the battleship before I go to any other caps. Looks like we're gonna win this anyway, so let me hit the speed boost, try to get over there a little quicker. Maybe I'll YOLO get the guy. But this is the long way around this island, that's for sure. Well, looks like he's coming my way, which is definitely good.
Many thanks. Smoke generator started. Attention. Reporting the target position. All stations reporting the position of a strategic target. Smoke screen set.
Right, well that's not so terrible. Guess it's time to get C.
That was a great battle. Nice work. Much obliged.
Alright. I don't have that destroyer. I think that's the alternate Japanese line, and I didn't really pursue many of those destroyers. I think the only one that I got from that line was the, I think the Minakaze, and it's because I think it's got like a 30-second torpedo reload or something like that. So I actually like that one quite a bit because the torpedoes reload so quick.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Receiver's on fire.
Oh well, can't win them all, I guess. 3 kills is pretty good though. So it's not so completely terrible. Alright, so I guess I'm going to try the Kiev again. So the other destroyers I have bad luck with are these two. But we'll see with the Kiev what I can get out of the Kiev. Okay, Tears of the Desert. I like that for destroyers. Okay, so the Wichita definitely has radar. I'm going to go over to C and try to work from over there. I don't know if I'm going to start capturing it or not. So do you guys mostly set up for torpedoes or guns with your destroyers?
Teammate, I need your support.
Alright, I guess I will start trying to capture it. So Benson, maybe he won't be around for very long. Doesn't look like it. Very nice. The guns on this thing have a terrible traverse speed.
Engine boost activated. Problem solved, sir.
All right. I really don't want to get involved with that Wichita.
Our team has taken the lead.
All right.
Support the allied target.
guess I'll, was going to go help out that destroyer, but guess I'm on my own over here.
Engine boost deactivated.
Yeah, I think that's what most people do actually. I'm not sure if there's a lot of people playing torpedoes. But I mainly like playing the torpedoes, not really the gunboats. Only one torpedo hit. That sucks. Wichita must not have his radar available. There, I guess I spoke too soon. That's some terrible luck right there. One torpedo hit on each salvo. Maybe that'll work out better for me. Can't believe I beached myself there. And how in the hell is this guy able to see me?
The ship is on fire.
That was some lucky stuff right there.
Problem solved, sir.
Wow. All right. Right, well the Iowa definitely looks like a great target actually, but I don't think he's going to be around by the time I get over there.
Engine boost activated.
Just going to say I don't know why he's not firing at me. All right, that's going to work. Alright, very nice. What the heck is this guy doing way over? Huh. Right. Guess I go after the Wichita. Could just wait him out, but would be nice to get a higher score.
Engine boost deactivated. Problem solved, sir. Get back.
Yeah, at this point, I guess we go to win the match and not goof around and try to get a higher score. That's right, it does. It comes in handy too. The heal. I think one of my teammates was shooting at me. Probably a fan.
Our victory is in sight.
All right. That was a little bit better. All right. Gonna try the ZF6. Does anybody have the ZF6? Alright, so we are in fault line, and okay, so does anybody know what the deal is with this Legends community base? Can anybody get those, or are those community contributors or something?
Battle starts.
Oh well.
Teammate, I need your support.
I'm gonna go around here and just see how the match opens up. Well, there were a lot of players that had Legends community bases for their avatar. So, you know, when you look at the teams here, you got the white Legends community base, and I was wondering, you know, can anybody get those, or is that only the community contributors that have those, or beta testers or something? I haven't really found anybody that knew the answer to that. Somebody must. I haven't really seen the base available anywhere though. Does anybody have the Alaska? Since it got its recent buff, it is pretty stout now. That's for sure.
Smoke generator started. Critical engine damage. Smoke screen set.
I think the Alaska just beached itself.
All stations requesting
Yeah,
fire.
the Alaska is a good ship now. It was kind of terrible when I first got it many months ago.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
In fact, the very first match I had with it in Standard, I got completely wiped out by Spartan Elite and a Shimakaze.
All stations requesting fire.
Do you think I'm going to get them? Uh-oh. One hit. Well, 2 hits. I'll take that. Well, darn, it looks like we're going to win this match too. So the commentary might not be that exciting, but at least I'm winning matches. Oh yeah, I forgot about the main gun reload. Well, maybe I'll get to use it a little bit here on the Fletcher. Nope. No such luck.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Oh, yeah. As far as that goes, you know, I was going to get a whole bunch of help, right? Never heard a damn thing. So what I've learned is,
Victory is in sight.
don't believe everything you hear online during during one of these live broadcasts, because there's a lot of unreliable information. And for all I know, he could be on here right now, so, you know. Well, I think it could be the other way around there, Mr.
Base is our primary objective.
Mr. Mutt.
Set a smoke screen.
But I'm sure I'll get everything figured out eventually. So I do appreciate all the support and everybody watching. So yeah, you got to have a thin skin, that's for sure.
Attention, reporting the target position. All stations requesting fire on the designated target position.
So speaking of the Stalingrad, is anybody actually thinking about getting the Stalingrad? And better yet, does anybody have 2 million global XP? And I'm figuring, I'd like to know who actually would cash in some doubloons for all that global XP. That's got to be a couple $100. Yeah, I've probably been playing the game for over a year now, and I don't have that much global XP. I spend it on boosting ships. Like when I get a new ship, I'll boost it through all the upgrades so I could have all the upgrades available when I'm making videos. So that's how I'm blowing my global XP. Does anybody have the Orkan? The Stalingrad isn't going to be available for a couple of weeks, I heard. But I think if you're a community contributor, you got one and you got to do videos about it and that whole thing. Yeah. So Willows, are you having a hard time trying to figure out what's what in the game? Because for the longest time I had no idea what the conversion rates were between the currencies. And, you know, after a year there's probably some things I'm still trying to figure out. Someone was trying to tell me about the fact that there's auto aim, like for battleships and probably every main gun, and they were telling me that's why I was missing a lot of my shots with my main guns, is because I wasn't using auto aim. And I'm not really sure what the heck they're talking about, because I know when you have a ship targeted, your reticle goes a certain distance either in front of them or behind them and stays there as you keep firing. But I don't really know if there's any kind of magical aim that will tell you for sure where you're guaranteed to get a hit. You still have to kind of estimate, you know, where the shells are going to go, kind of like throwing a football to a receiver, or you know, Kentucky windage. So, you know, if anybody on here knows about auto aim, that would be a great topic to go over, because I certainly am guessing I don't understand it as well as I probably should. Yeah, but there's nothing, there's no indicator on your aiming reticle that tells you where that is based on the ship speed, right? You don't really know what the ship speed is other than the wake in front of the ship. That's a good win rate. 50% is great. Right, so the thing I always forget about the Orkin is it does not have smoke screen, but look at that concealment. The concealment is awesome at 5.1. So when you say lock on the red ship, you mean where it gets the red or the white circle around the ship when you're targeting it? Because, you know, hey, okay, well, yeah, so when I lock on to ships, by targeting them, I don't see any indicator that tells me where I should aim. I still have to estimate where I'm supposed to aim.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
So maybe if I go up here and
Concentrate fire on
lock
the
onto somebody.
all stations.
We
Concentrate
can
fire on
take a look at that. Okay, so... Okay, so I'm locked on this guy, right?
Nice work.
I'm going to end up beaching myself between these two islands here if I screw around with this too much. Yeah, the turning radius on the Orkan is sort of like what you would call terrible. Same thing with the other Polish destroyer. The turning radius is really bad. So I'm going to try to get far enough out to where when I'm playing around with the targeting, I'm going to be outside their detection range so I don't get blown out of the water. Alright. Well, L2 switches your target. Right, so I'm targeting the guy. What's with the auto aim? You still have to know where to. There's no like automatic way to aim. You still have to know where to aim. So the auto aim doesn't do me any good if I point there, right? So I guess I don't understand about the R3. Yeah, it was tracking, but if I aim too far in front or too far behind, there's no automatic way to guarantee a hit. I have to know how far to lead them or not, right? But here, obviously, it's following. So that I agree, it is following. There's no problem with that. But if that's what you're talking about with auto aim, then yeah, okay, I knew about that. But if I'm just miscalculating where I'm shooting, either in front of or behind of the red ship, then the auto aim doesn't help me. It only helps to track and follow the ship as it's moving around like that. So well, no, okay, so I did see T-Bull's video where he explains the whole thing, and I think it still isn't as cut and dried. It's not like a easy solution, I don't think. Or do you find that it is?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Nice work. All stations defend the base. Intelligence data.
So, okay, so I've seen people zoom in and out 2 or 3 times and fire, but I'm not really sure exactly what that does. So I was always confused by that.
That was a great battle.
Yeah, no, I know about that.
Teammate, I need your support. Support the
Like there are some battleships I know exactly because of their slow speed that when they're at a certain distance, 2 notches is about right. And obviously with destroyers or cruisers with a higher speed, you have to go to 3 notches or even higher. But the person who was commenting on one of my videos made it sound like there's like a automatic way to know how to lead the ship with auto aim, I guess is what,
concentrate fire.
right, or higher. So the person who was commenting to my video was giving me the impression that there was a way that auto aim would help you lead your target.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, this Charn horse to actually dodge all of my torpedoes.
Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
The Graf Spee, my favorite ship. My favorite ship is going to wipe me out.
That was a great battle. Problem solved, sir. Engine boost deactivated.
This sucks. They're going to win.
Torpedoes, direct front.
But, right, so once you got somebody dialed in, if you don't move your joystick, the aim will stay where it should, and you'll keep hitting the guy as long as you hit him. But you have to know where that initial point is to get the hit, right? Willows? Actually, it's a proper way to test this. Let's go out in a newly buffed Alaska and we'll check out the auto aim. You know, Mr. Clean, that is probably a great option. It's less stressful, that's for sure. Probably should use the Epic Battle Booster on this thing to give it a little bit more range, but it's only 3% more range. I don't think that really makes a huge difference. All right.
Battle starts.
Okay, so now I'm assuming when you lock onto a target, the clock over on the left hand side there, it says 10.97 seconds. They'll tell you how many seconds you have to the target, and you have to adjust by so many notches to accommodate that. Is that does that sound right?
We've been spotted.
Well, the First is an awesome ship. That was the first one I ended up getting out of the Bureau. So if all of my teammates are leaving me, I think I don't want to stay out here and be the only target. Alright, so 9 seconds. So one thing is if I fire, I'm going to let them know where I'm at, and I'm going to get wiped out maybe. But so I didn't do any of the calculations with the notches or the stopwatch error. I just basically, so here's my problem. When I'm using any of these main ships like cruisers or battleships, I'm basically using the force. And I'm not using the numbers. I'm using the notches, but I'm not really using the stopwatch over there. It says 5.6 seconds. So all of our team is successfully getting blown up. That is awesome. And this guy's either aiming at me or this battleship over here. Kind of looks like he's aiming at me.
Requesting assistance.
So that looked like that hipper should be completely wiped out right there. Well, okay, that was a citadel. That was good. Still hasn't learned his lesson. This is going to be tough right here. Alright, I cleared the first. Maybe I can get the hipper. Come on. Never realized the Alaska had such bad traverse speed on the guns.
Requesting support.
So that was a total miss on that hipper over there.
That was a great battle. Denied. The enemy team has taken the lead.
No, I'm in big trouble. So that's another thing. When you're actually in battle, who has time to check the stopwatch?
Problem solved, sir.
Citadel hit on the Massachusetts. That is awesome. Won't be around much longer though. But so, what exactly do you mean lock and release? I mean, is it just where the red ship has the red circle around it because you've got to target it? Is that what you mean by lock? Well, okay. Does anyone have the Worcester? No. No, 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 no. That is not true on the torpedoes because the torpedoes definitely tell you where the intercept point is, and there's nothing at all like that on these main guns. At all. Torpedoes definitely have an intercept point, and I use that a lot of times to close in on a red ship that I'm chasing with my destroyer by locking onto him with torpedoes, and it gives you the intercept point, so that's the quickest way to get to the guy. There is nothing like that with the main guns at all, as far as I know. But I'm always happy to be wrong about something and learn. Right, and you have to adjust either forward or backward, but my point is there is no intercept line for the main guns like there is for torpedoes. If there were, that would be like completely easy. Everybody would be playing like some of those superstar guys. Two brothers, great. So the big advantage that the blue team has is there's a big time division going over there with those three ships. But there is very little cover for the Worcester to do its thing, and that is unfortunate. Hey, Spacey. So, is a Udachi a premium ship? That is, that's kind of a rare ship, right? I don't think that's in any of the. I don't think that's in any of the Japanese destroyer lines. So, okay, Spacey, what what do you mean that you be noticed? Do you try saying something on other streams and nobody acknowledges you? Is that what is that what that was? Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, when I only have 5 viewers, it's pretty easy. If I had like 150, that might be kind of tough. That was one lucky shot that that guy had. It's probably the Udachi. Let me hit the radar, see if anybody pops up. So, how many torpedoes does the Udachi have? And what kind of torpedo range? Yeah, for the moment, you'll definitely get noticed on the Jaguar's live stream. There's no doubt about that. I do not believe so. So you don't have this game?
Teammate, I need your support. Concentrate fire on the designating the position of a strategic target. Set a smoke screen.
Hey Doug, how's it going?
We've been spotted.
Alright, well I thought if that was a Udachi that fired those torpedoes, I would have thought my radar would have picked them up. Yeah, I actually like this ship quite a bit. I had the Cleveland. It's like a better Cleveland, actually. It's faster reloader. I had the Cleveland for such a long time that I always did terrible with it until I got the Atlanta. I guess I kind of figured out a little bit how to play those ships, I guess. Not against destroyers, though. Yeah, I really don't want to go out in the open water here because I'm fairly certain I'll get obliterated. And none of these guys are really looking to go out in the open either, so. Looks like the only thing going on the other side is torpedoes. Looks like we are starting to lose too many ships though, so if we want to win this match, I might have to try to do something.
Attention, all forces defend the base.
I was going to go back and help defend the base, but I think the Edinburgh is retreating. I think he tried to go through the channel and start some stuff. Let me get up here a little closer. I'll hit the radar and see if that brings up any destroyers, but I kind of think they're on the other side though. Yeah, look at that.
Nice work.
Maybe if I come around here a little bit more, I'll get somebody. This is kind of a good setup right here. Maybe I can burn this guy down. That would be kind of cool. Wow. All right. Very nice. Wow. Didn't expect that. Yeah, those shots were pretty tough. And I'm kind of thinking my best option might be to get the hell out of here, but, you know. Right. Luckily, I don't think these destroyers have 16-inch guns. They do have torpedoes that'll wipe me out almost immediately, though.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh, I actually hit that guy. Yeah, Gearing's dead. Excellent. Alright, just gonna last another 9 seconds. Alright, well that was a good match. .153 target hits is not terrible. Does anybody have the Shimakaze? Yeah, well, it is one of the least expensive ships, and I think it's the Krasny Krim is less expensive for a reason. The stats on it didn't look that great to me. I wouldn't even consider getting it. Really yummy. So how many ships do you have, like, if you go into port? Because I saw someone, I think it was Tebow, he had like 250 something ships. Yeah, there is a challenge of a ship like that. That's for sure. Great players would probably do really good in it. Well, what carriers did you have? Just the tier 3 and the tier 5?
We've been spotted. We've been spotted.
Yeah, I have no intention of selling my carriers. I actually like playing carriers. And when I saw how much everybody hated the fact that carriers got added to the game, I sort of saw that as an opportunity. That was just a random shot, like a fishing expedition, I guess. Not really expecting to get anything.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Oh, that's an easy question about the perceptive option. Is because since I mostly play torpedoes, I want a quicker torpedo reload.
Teammate, I need your support.
And it's maybe it's a dumb thing to do, but I use the force instead of using perceptive.
Smoke generator started. Acknowledged. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Smoke screen set. Engine boost activated. All stations requesting fire on the
In case the Cleveland decides to come out there.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
But perceptive would probably help me with these higher tier ships when I'm playing the higher tier destroyers that I'm going to run into radar. But I've experimented with perceptive on a couple of the captains. I think Fugosi, I still have perceptive on there.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Support that target. All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Uh-oh.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target. Engine boost deactivated.
Only one hit out of all those torpedoes. That's it's not great. Maybe this Yamato will cooperate. Not really. Well, I'm going to go after him though. No, I'm not.
Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir. Critical engine damage.
Yeah, had no chance against the Kleber. Yeah, did you see how bad the traverse speed on the guns were? I had no chance. Fubaki is one of my favorite destroyers, actually. Well, at least it was before he got the Akazuki. So, yeah, that's right, Marcus. That's where you see the white arrow and it says that you're located. That's because someone's using Perceptive. Yeah, so senior, that's why a lot of destroyers set up for double concealment. And the weird thing is when I first started, I was getting wiped out by destroyers all the time, and then it started not being a problem until I got to Ragnarok. And it's like, for whatever reason, the Ragnarok is like a torpedo magnet. My favorite is probably this one. Does anybody have Henry Hyde? Yeah, so I only have 144 ships. I don't have yeah, so do you guys know what the big deal is with Hyde versus celiacs? Because Hyde combines the best part of celiacs and the best part of Hipper. So he's got the accuracy qualities as well as the secondary qualities. He can. Yeah, I guess Hyde could have more heals if you go to Legendary 4, probably. Yeah, will to rebuild is cool. But Flammable Cannoneer and Marksmanship are the two main accuracy qualities that Hipper has for an accuracy build, along with gyrating drill bits. But Porcupine is the classic secondary skill. So that's why I've got Hipper as an inspiration here to try to really beef up the secondaries as well as the accuracy with Cunningham. $20,000 steel? No, I don't know of anybody. I'm not even sure it's possible to have acquired 20,000 steel by now. Do you think it is, Yummy? So to max out your ability to get steel, you have to buy out every campaign. So every month, that's basically $100, because every milestone is basically $1. 250 doubloons is $1. And every time there's a ranked or an arena where you can get all those extra steel bonuses for winning out arena and ranked, you have to do that. So if you do all that and you get your extra 100 steel for your weekly supplies every week, you can probably get a significant amount. 12,000 is pretty good. I had 5,000 or 6,000, but I did something really stupid, which was I bought an insignia to rank up Swirsky, which was, let me just say that it's probably not an advisable thing to do. Yeah, so my PlayStation got glitched in a power outage and the hard disk got corrupted, so all the settings on all my ships got reset. So now every time I run a ship that I hadn't run lately, it all starts with HE instead of armor piercing that I had set. So thanks for reminding me about the AP.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Yeah, it's not great.
Many thanks.
Yeah, the problem is you gotta get close enough to have the secondaries go off, and that doesn't happen that often in a standard match. I mean, it is. They're going off now.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
How did all those torpedoes miss? Alright, well, so far so good. You're right, there are a good early warning system.
Thank you. Nice work.
Yeah, it seems like it. You normally don't see a lot of cooperation in these games. Yeah, normally when I'm in the Bismarck, I ignore any of the destroyers. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, this guy's nice enough to give me his broadside. That is awesome. Didn't get that great of a hit, I guess it's because of the angle or something.
Our victory is in sight.
I didn't need this guy to turn. God damn it.
Our victory is in sight.
There you go for teamwork. I guess I was distracting him. And my teammate took him out.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Thanks. Just happened to be in the right place. All right. Wow, only made 10,000 credits. Thanks. Alright, well, I think that's going to be the last match for tonight, so I really appreciate everybody watching and all the support, as usual. Really appreciate all the subs and all the comments and everything, so thanks for supporting the channel and watching, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.